We set up everything then.
Was there lots of people?
If you want to, then Turkey, what happened was Martha shot at 7 o'clock. Luckily, I served it in the tent because I wasn't going to serve Turkey in the morning. Luckily, so we served it from here. It was chaos, but we served it. There's no way to serve Martha shot.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Oh, that's good, don't you think?
4:20, I took up a shot for the volunteers. So lunchtime was really busy.
Hare Krishna, everybody. If you could all please stand up. Aarti is about to start. Shri Shri Radha Gokulananda ki, Shri Shri Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman ki, Shri Shri Gauranitaya ki. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Hiti Namine Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Hiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pashyanyani Shatarine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pashyanyani Shatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaur Bhaktivedanta Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaur Bhaktivedanta Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaur Bhaktivedanta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Radha Gokulanand ki, Shri Shri Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki, Shri Shri Gauranitaya ki, Shri Prabhupada ki. If everyone would like to take a seat, we'll now sing a short prayer to Lord Nishingadev.
Namaste Narasimhaya Namaste Narasimhaya Lalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringa Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Louder. Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Nashingadev, Jaya Nashingadev, Jaya Nashingadev, Jaya Nashingadev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo, sing along. One more time. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. sing along. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Gokula Nanda, Radha Gokula Nanda, Radha Gokula Nanda, Shri Radhe. Shri Radhe, Jaya Sita Ram, Lakshman Hanuman, Sita Ram, Lakshman Hanuman. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Nitai Gora Haribo. Shishi Radha Gokulananda ki, Shishi Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki, Shishi Gauranitai ki. So Hare Krishna everyone, before you move off, I know you're all very edgy to go out of this room, but Radha Gokulananda are here and Srila Prabhupada is here. So before any of you leave, let's repeat this mantra together. Hare Krishna! No, is that the loudest you can do? Come on, you can do a lot more louder than that. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. A little bit louder. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. One can ask, where is our enthusiasm on the second day of January? So, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a part of this arti today. As many of you know, it's the second day of January. Actually, statistically, they say that people, they actually fall short of their New Year resolution within the first 3 months. And not only that, do you want to hear another surprising statistic? Statistically, it is said that January is the time that crematorium and memorial organizations make the most income. The reason why is because people actually go into depression, people go into anxiety, people feel lonely, and they feel overwhelmed. And because of all these factors and reasons, people often, they die from heart attack and many other complications. Because there's so much lamentation. What have I accomplished the year before? What is there yet to accomplish? But in the process of it all, can I actually share something incredibly interesting? What we actually tend to do is we neglect to experience and to actually feel the love that Radha Gokulananda have for us. The thing is, in this world, people use 2 types of formula. The first formula is I need to do something to have something in order for Krishna to love me. The second formula is I need to be something, then do something in order for Krishna to love me. But the third type of formula, the supreme, sublime formula, is Krishna loves me, whatever I do, whatever I have, and let me use it in his service. So actually, my dear friends, dear devotees, you're all very fortunate today to have gathered here for this arti, and let's not take this for granted. It is so easy sometimes to, you know, the word appreciation comes actually from the Sanskrit word prati. That means actually when we appreciate, we gain value, and we gain the greatest value because we realize how much Krishna has actually blessed us with. We realize how much Krishna has already given us. So what is the use in asking more when you've already got so much? So the question this year is, what will you do with what you've been blessed with? What will you do with what you already have? Yes, we can make a list of things we need. Yes, we can make a list of things we want. Yes, we can make a list of things that we think will bring us happiness. But true happiness actually lies in being appreciative. And that appreciation comes in the language of service. And if we can actually perform service, what is the greatest service? The greatest service is actually to educate ourselves in the wisdom of bhakti. Bhakti yoga in the Bhagavad Gita. When we do that, Krishna clearly gives us a formula in how to lead and live a successful life, materially and spiritually. So please, 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 don't waste this life. Please, 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 don't waste your opportunity this year. This could be a new year, or this can be the actual year where you come closer to Krishna. This can just be another tick off your boxes. Another years went by, another birthday, another celebration, or this can be the year that you become Krishna conscious. But whatever you choose, I kid you not, the most ironic, the most interesting thing is that we are seeing so many people die around us, and we think it's not going to happen to us. So please do not waste this time. Do not waste this time in Prajalpa talk. chit-chattering about things that are not conducive and beneficial for our lives. And let us absorb our eyes, our tongue, our action, our behavior in the process of devotional service. So with that being said, I would highly encourage every single one of you, unless if you urgently need to go, to just remain here, chant along for a few more minutes. Prabhu is going to sing here, and just absorb yourself, because you never know, this may actually be the last time you're going to be chanting the Maha Mantra. So please make the most use of this time that you're here. I'm sure many of you don't have work to go to, so just make the most out of this time. Thank you so much. Okay, so Hare Krishna. So sit along and just chant along and absorb yourself in the deep process of bhakti.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Yoga Dharma Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki
Hare Krishna. Okay. So we'll now have the Bhagavad Gita class. So today we're reading from chapter 6, text number 3. Okay. Yamunatira Vanachari Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunjabihari Madhava Kunjabihari Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you for you all braved the stormy weather today to come to the Bhaktivedanta Manor. It's going to do some invocation prayers. Om Jnana Tirmayandasya Gananjana Salakaya Chakchurun Militanyena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutaye Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namane. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharne Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Prastyatya Desatarne. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So before I begin speaking, I'd like to seek your blessings and also the blessings of those who may be listening online. And to also invoke the blessings of the Supreme Lord. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. O Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we're reading from chapter 6, verse number 3. So we're going to first recite the Sanskrit. Arurukshur Munar Yogam Karma Karanam Uchyate Yoga Rudasya Tasyeva Sama Karanam Uchyate. Arurukshur Munar Yogam Karma Karanam Uchyate Yoga Rudasya Tasyeva Sama Karanam Uchyate. Arurukshur Munar Yogam Karma Karanam Uchyate Yoga Rudasya Tasyeva Sama Karanam Uchyate. So we're going to continue on to the translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. So, for one who is a neophyte in the eightfold yoga system, work is said to be the means, and for one who is already elevated in yoga, cessation of all material activities is said to be the means. For one who is a neophyte in the eightfold yoga system, work is said to be the means, and for one who is already elevated in yoga, cessation of all material activities is said to be the means. And purport. The process of linking oneself with the Supreme is called yoga. It may be compared to a ladder for attaining the topmost spiritual realization. This ladder begins from the lowest material condition of the living entity and rises up to the perfect self-realization and pure spiritual life. According to various elevations, different parts of the ladder are known by different names. But all in all, the complete ladder is called yoga and may be divided into three parts, namely Jnana Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, and Bhakti Yoga. The beginning of the ladder is called Yoga Rurukshu stage, and the highest rung is called Yoga Rudha. Concerning the eightfold yoga system, attempts in the beginning to enter into meditation through regulative principles of life and practice of different sitting postures, in brackets, which are more or less bodily exercises, are considered fruit of material activities. So fruit of material activities, these are activities which basically give us material results, the fruits of material activities. All such activities lead to achieving perfect mental equilibrium to control the senses. When one is accomplished in the practice of meditation, he ceases all disturbing mental activities. A Krishna conscious person, however, is situated from the beginning on the platform of meditation because he always thinks of Krishna, and being constantly engaged in the service of Krishna, he is considered to have ceased all material activities. So here it's talking about the yoga ladder. So yoga means union. So this is our union with the Supreme. So it describes there's different stages. One more time I'm going to read the translation. For one who is a neophyte in the eightfold yoga system, work is said to be the means. And for one who is already elevated in yoga, cessation of all material activities is said to be the means. So in yoga and the yoga ladder, there's different stages. In the eightfold yoga system, it begins with do's and don'ts, yama and niyama. Then there's different processes such as was mentioned, the asanas, which are basically bodily exercises, which are commonly more popular now in terms of yoga. When people hear of yoga, they think of the exercises. But these are just a prerequisite to on the eightfold system of yoga, which is Astanga yoga. So these are ultimately meant to lead to meditation. So then there's also breathing exercises, pranayama and so on. So all these are meant to actually to help to control the mind and so forth. But on the different paths of yoga and on the yoga ladder, there's different stages. So different people will have different levels of attachment, either to material or spiritual things. So in the yoga ladder, first of all, before we come to the yoga ladder, there's those who are not on the yoga ladder, and they're described as those who are not law-abiding. They don't abide by the laws of Vedic culture. Then there's those who are on the yoga ladder. So the first ones of these, they are called the karma kandis. So these karma kandis, they're the ones who actually, they're pious people who they work and they're attached, they may be attached to the fruits of their work. And then, but at least they work according to the Vedic injunctions of, what I mean is scriptural injunctions. And then there's those who are beyond that. So these are the ones who actually work, but they offer the results of the work to Krishna. So these are called the karma yogis. And then beyond the karma yogis, basically we have the jnana yogis, or we have the dhyana yogis. So these are the ones, for example, the eightfold mystic process. And then we have the jnana yogis. The jnana yogis, they're basically what is called impersonalists. But they try and scrutinize the scriptures by learning and say, this is not it, and so on. So they come to a conclusion of the Supreme. But naturally, the jnana yogis will naturally come to an impersonal conception of the absolute truth. So they won't see God as a person, they'll see God as an energy, and so on. And then after that, there is the topmost is the Bhakti Yoga. So Bhakti Yoga is a devotional yoga, and basically this is the the topmost rung of the yoga ladder. So it's said in the Bhagavad Gita in chapter 6, Yoginam api sarvesham madgatantar atmanaha Shraddhavan bhajate yomam se me yuktatamo mataha. So it says, out of all the yogis, to those who are constantly meditate on me all the time and so on like that, constantly think of me within themselves, to them they're the most dear and are most intimately united with me in yoga. So this is Krishna's statement that the Bhakti yogis, they're the ones who are most dear to him. So even in the eightfold process, it's a very long and arduous process, and it can take many times, many practice, a lot of practice, and many lifetimes. And one who actually gets to the stage of meditation, even when they get to meditate, that can take many lifetimes also. So Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita in chapter 12, text number 5, for those whose minds are attached to the unmanifested, impersonal feature of the Supreme, advancement is very troublesome. To make progress in that discipline is always difficult for those who are embodied. So these are speaking about the Jnana yogis, and basically even those on the eightfold process of yoga, they generally have an impersonal conception. But so for them who are actually believe that the Supreme Lord is impersonal, they may believe that the Lord is all consciousness and all pervading light and so on. So, and this path is very difficult. And in previous ages, such as Satya Yuga, this was the process of meditation. And it said that in Satya Yuga, people lived for maybe 100,000 years or so on. It was a whole different age. But still they were still very, very cultured, but they were still attached to, material, to rituals and, their own yogic prowess. But in this age of Kali, we're much more fortunate that even though we're not so cultured, not so advanced in that respect, or spiritually speaking, but still we have all the opportunity. So in this age of Kali, the Lord has given us the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, which is by the process of meditation. So in regards to the yoga ladder, immediately from where we start, we can get to the topmost rung of the yoga ladder by simply taking what is said in the scriptures, that Krishna is the Supreme, and then engaging in that relationship in meditation. So Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita in the 18th chapter, Sarvadharman parityagya mamekam saranam vraja. So Krishna says, just abandon all varieties of religions and surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear. So this is Krishna's statement. And as we actually engage in devotional service, it says there's two side effects. One is that we become free from all material designations, and then the other is that our senses become purified. So this is the Lord's mercy, that simply by engaging in devotional service or bhakti yoga, we're automatically considered to be transcendently situated. So, in terms of the Eightfold System, the goal of that system is meditation, and we can automatically get to that stage of meditation immediately by just actually just endeavoring to serve Krishna and engage immediately in devotional service. So Krishna says, whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer or give away, or whatever sacrifices you perform, do that, O son of Kunti, as an offering unto me. So Krishna says that whatever we do, we can just offer unto him. So those who actually, they might actually work for Krishna. Many people will offer the results of their work to Krishna, and this is something that we have to be mindful of as well, because there's so many different things that are not actually, offerable to Krishna. So, for example, the atomic bomb and so on like that, in military and things like that, people, they'll work like this, and, it's not actually pleasing Krishna. So that's something that we have to be mindful of, what actually pleases Krishna. And, also when we look, for example, there's currently a war in Israel and so on like that, and it said that how do you come up with this, their targets, how do you actually acquire the knowledge to hit the targets? It's all artificial. AI is actually producing all these actual targets. So they're relying on a computer system to come up with the targets to actually make the kill, and it's just given one final review by a person, and we can see that there's so many casualties. So we have to be very careful. What are we working for? What's actually pleasing Krishna, and so on. And this is also something which is important to know about the Eightfold Path of yoga. Also, there is these mystic yogis. So mystic yogis, these mystic cities, they're a byproduct of devotional service. They're naturally going to come for the devotee. Shri Shri Radha Gokulananda ki, Shri Shri Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman ki, Shri Shri Gauranitai ki. So when one practices yoga, naturally there's going to be mystic attainments on the path of Bhakti Yoga. And then some of these yogis on the Eightfold System, they can specifically endeavor to receive these mystic cities. And there are eight mystic cities. One can become lighter than the lightest, smaller than the smallest, and so on like that. And these are actually a distraction. And if we actually look, many, coming from a Christian background, people will claim that, for example, that Jesus is God and so on, because he could, raise people from the dead. He did that and things like that. But if we see in the Srimad Bhagavatam that, of course, Jesus said that he will do those things if they see, they would not believe. So it was to encourage people. So someone who actually is a mystic yogi can do certain mystic activities to aid people in their devotional life, but one should not do them to make people believe they're God. I know there's a popular mystic yogi who would produce like gold jewelry and things like this, and people would be very enamored, but it's not so devotional actually. It's simply just material energy and being able to manipulate the material energy. So in the Srimad Bhagavatam, it's actually mentioned that there are certain demigods in the material universe, and they can actually, raise people from the dead as well. But it's an art which one can learn, but it's not necessarily devotional. So that's something which is very important to know, and that actually what is devotional is actually what's in the heart. It's our relationship with Krishna. So there's Sambandha, Abhideya and Prayojana. So first of all we have to establish our relationship. What is our position? So Sambandha is relationship, and we have a relationship with Krishna, and that's as an eternal servitor, that we never become one with Krishna. We're always a servitor, and that's where we're eternally going to be happy. And then there's Abhideya, which is actually the process, and then the goal of that is Prayojana, which is to attain love, that love for Krishna, love for God. So these are different things to consider in terms of actually working for Krishna, and what does it entail, devotional life. It's not to get sidetracked, and to always be conscious of what will actually please Krishna. So if we think about, for example, even working in a shop and so on, selling meat and alcohol and all these things. So these are not things which Krishna accepts. So they're not going to be pleasing to Krishna and so on. So this is something which is, very important to always be conscious of. So Srila Prabhupada said, first be conscious and then be Krishna conscious. So we have to be aware of, what is actually appropriate, and our time, place, and circumstance. So I'd like to ask if there's any questions, if there's anything that you can think about or has been puzzling you that you can, hopefully I might be able to answer if you have any. Okay, so just to speak a bit more about the process of Krishna consciousness. So the process actually is that, in terms of as I mentioned, in terms of the actual yoga system, immediately we can become engaged in devotional service, and that's the process by actually doing things to actually please Krishna. And as part of the process, there's different things that we can actually offer to Krishna, and in terms of what we eat and food stuff and so on. So naturally, when we take life, we have to take life to keep the body maintained. So it's the nature of the material world that one living entity is food for another, and unfortunately that's the design of the material world. The material world is it's a place which is imperfect, but it's perfectly imperfect in that sense, that it's designed to be imperfect, so that we can actually not get too comfortable here. So this material world it's not a nice place actually, and Srila Prabhupada would say that this material world, it's no fit place for a gentleman. So we would naturally become dissatisfied in the material world, when we become, the more conscious we become, that the material world, it's a place of tribulation and constant disasters, which are not very pleasing. And to take shelter of Krishna, we can see that all these different trials and tribulations in the material world, they're actually meant for our growth. So when we think about karma, we have these questions, why do bad things happen to good people, and so on like that. It's true that the laws of karma are very stringent, but the nature of this material world is meant to actually to mold us and to help us grow and become more conscious. So when one takes to the path of devotional service, the karma is not just action and reaction anymore. The karma is completely tailor-made by Krishna. So our karma will completely change, but we still might suffer just as much as someone else. The same tribulations of the material world. And the tribulations of the material world are threefold. They are tribulations of the body and the mind, tribulations caused by other living entities, and then tribulations by material nature, which is the demigods, such as rain, drought, natural disasters, and so on. But when we speak about food stuff, naturally, if we kill animals, when we kill even plant life, that killing is involved. So Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, if one eats this stuff without offering it to Krishna, we ultimately verily sin. So we're immediately implicated in sinful activities. And so in the path of Krishna consciousness, we can actually, Krishna says what we can offer to him, and these are basically, milk, vegetables, grains, and so on. There's a list, and when we actually offer them with love and devotion, it's a reciprocation. So Krishna he's all opulent. His name is, Krishna means all attractive. And to be all attractive, one has to be the most opulent. So Krishna has all 6 opulences. And so he's fully renounced, complete in knowledge, all powerful, and so on. And all wealthy as well. So Krishna doesn't need anything. He's Atma Ram. He's completely satisfied. And if we actually, we can say, what can we offer to Krishna? So Krishna, he doesn't mind, what we actually, he's not going to be pleased what we give him or not. But all he's looking at is the love and devotion. That's what he really wants. And this is a way of reciprocation. So Krishna is very merciful that he can free us from all sinful reactions. And this is likewise with work life, with everything. Krishna says, just do it as an offering unto me. So this is what Krishna wants. And that Krishna can, he can completely free us from all material distress, but that's not it's not our goal. And there is this story from the Mahabharata by where Krishna goes to the Hastinapur, to Duryodhana, but he's not satisfied by Duryodhana's big opulent meal, because Duryodhana isn't a devotee. And then he goes to the house of his devotee, and the devotee Vidura and his wife. And basically, the wife is a devotee of Krishna, and she's all very flustered. This is Krishna, my the life and soul, right here. And so then all she has is bananas to offer to Krishna. So she peels the bananas, and then in her hesitation, she hands Krishna the banana peels instead of the banana. So then Krishna is so joyous, and then he immediately eats the banana skins, the peels, and he says, "Oh, thank you so much. I'm so satisfied now." And so this is the story that if we actually do our best in love and devotion, that's all that Krishna wants, actually. And for example, even our insignificant offerings, some people, they offer Ganges water back to the Ganges and so on like that. So it's not about the actual the process, but it's the actual the devotion that matters. So that's something to be very mindful of, that all these different rules and regulations, the golden one is to actually, it says in the Puranas, to always remember Krishna and to never forget him, so that all other rules and regulations are subservient to that one. So that's the most important, that the rules and regulations, they're very important nonetheless. So as we begin on the path of devotional service, there's the Vedi sadhana bhakti stage. So this is the stage of sadhana, of practice, when we're not so attached to Krishna. And this stage is called like driving at nighttime, when it's dark and we have what's called the cat's eyes on the road. So they light up with the light, and they enable us to see. So these are like the rules and regulations that they help us on the path. And then beyond that, there's Raganuga, which is more spontaneous. So when we're naturally more attached to Krishna, and this is like driving at daytime, then that we don't need the guide so much anymore, but we're very more comfortable and more fixed in our devotional practice. So I'd like to ask if there are any questions. Yeah. Okay, so thank you very much. That will end today's Bhagavad Gita class, and we have Bhagavad Gita class every day, so around 6 o'clock. So yeah, feel free to come, and thanks for coming today and braving the stormy weather. And we'll have Gaura Arati at 7 o'clock. So, Bhagavad Gita ki, Sri Prabhupada ki, all glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, everybody. If you could stand up for Aarti, please. Shri Shri Radha Gokulananda ki. Shri Shri Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman ki. Shri Shri Gauranitaya ki. Jaya Jaya Gaurachander Arati ka shobha Jaya Jaya Gaurachander Arati ka shobha Jaya Tamane Jagamanalobha Dakhine Nitaya Bame Garara Nikateya Taita Shrini Vasa Chatradhara Base Ache Gorachan Ratna Simhasane Arati Korina Brahma Adi Devadane Narahari Adhikori Chamaradulaya Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Gosarikaya Shankha Bhaje Ganta Bhaje Bhaje Karatala baje baje karatala madura mridanga baje paramarasala madura mridanga baje paramarasala shankha baje ghanta baje madhur madhur madhura baje shankha baje ghanta baje madhur madhur madhura baje madhura 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 baje madhura 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 baje Nitya Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitya Gaura Hari Bol Nitya Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitya Gaura Hari Bol Bahu koti chandra jini vadana ujvala Gala jesi banamala kore jalamala Siva chukhana radha preme garagada Bhaktivedanta dekhe Gora rasampada Bhaktivedanta dekhe Gora rasampada Jayo Jayo को शोभा आरती को शोभा जाह्नवीतात्तवाणी जगमनलोभा गौरंगी आरती को शोभा जगजनमानरोभा गौरंगी आरती को शोभा जगजनमानरोभा Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol. Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauramani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pashtya Dishatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaur Bhaktivinoda Krishna Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaur Bhaktivedanta Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaur Bhaktivedanta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Prabhupada. Shri Shri Radha Gokulananda ki, Shri Shri Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki, Shri Shri Gauranitaya ki, Srila Prabhupada ki.
Please all, can we have a seat now? We'll have the Gaura, the nursing Aarti now, just for her protection. Thank you. Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlad Ladadaine. Hiranyakashipu Vakshahar. Shilatankhana Khalae. Hito Nasimo Parato Nasimo. Yato yato yamitato nasimo. Bahe nasimo hridaye nasimo. Narasimha madim sharanam prapade. Narasimha madim sharanam prapade. Navakar kamalvare nakhan adbhuta shringar. Dalitare ranyakashipu tanu bringa. Keshavadhita narahari rupa. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Navakar kamalvare nakhan adbhuta shringar. Dalitare ranyakashipu tanu bringa. Keshavadhita narahari rupa. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Keshavadhita narahari rupa. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Keshavadhita narahari rupa. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Narasimha Dev, Narasimha Dev, Narasimha Dev, Jaya Narasimha Dev. Narasimha Dev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Jaya Gurudev. जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद नरसिंह भगवान की, प्रहलाद महाराज की, गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि बोल।